about how we met. They say it can't be love, but it's true though. You're my favourite person.
That's me, but I don't know what song it is.
And I won't tell
I can just hear my voice, but I don't know what it is.
Night is a late night, but it's cool because I'm waiting on the FaceTime or a WhatsApp. You should see how my face lights up and I blush like a brake light. Fuck, your emoji is a pink heart.
We could play that for a bit longer because we got the gentleman in the building. I'm sure he's giving us his consent telepathically.
Do whatever you like, yeah, man. I don't know about it. That's
Yes. In your neighborhood podcast, once again, that was the smooth sounds of Jack Fox, who's swung by once again, but in person.
Yeah.
He's in the building. Let me get.
Sir.
Yeah. That was a nice conservative round of applause. Then we give the air horn. You know how it be. It's Reality, your boy from Hackney. I've also got Beezy in the building, aka Beezy Savage.
Oh my God.
We're still running with that one. We also got 8 times 5 in the building. 2 times 20, aka
40 times 1.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed by your like math skills.
I know, man.
Every week without fail.
It just comes to me. Like
Sick.
it just comes 25 plus 15. Oh, I could keep going.
Like Rachel
I could
Riley
keep
with
going.
the thing.
Yeah. I could keep going. And we've also got the lady killer. Foxy. Foxy Bingo was inspired by this guy.
Very true. I get wrong. Imagine
FoxyBingo.com. You need to do a remix of that.
I sat on that little, yeah. It would trap remix. Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Drive your car with your eyes closed.
Yeah. That's me. This guy has not heard that.
Yeah. He drives his car with his eyes closed, you know.
All the way from South Shields with my eyes closed.
He drives.
I heard that.
He got here safely though.
heard that.
It's Jack Fox, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up? Thanks for having me, guys.
Yes. How you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm a little warm, but I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. We don't usually get guests back again apart from Max Gavins because he seemed to like dupe his way into another pod.
He does that a lot.
Yeah. Flipping Max. But yeah, is this a record? First person we've got not on consecutive weeks to come back to the pod.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, Beezy's here and there. I'm joking.
Come and go where I want to. But
I shouldn't poke the bear because, listen, before we started this pod,
I mean,
they saw what I was wearing, and what did you see?
Get the camera on, T. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been joined by an extra from Lil Nas X's recent video with Jack Harlow.
Look at those shoulders.
He's currently wearing his NBA 2K generic My Player generic 2.
You got his shoulders out because he's carrying the weight of this podcast, isn't it? That's all it is.
Oh, gosh. If only my shoulders weren't so feeble. I said weeble.
Weeble.
That's another weak and feeble.
Yeah.
Weeble.
Fresh
No
home.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
That's all we got. You
Yeah.
may continue.
So,
Fresh
yeah.
home.
I'll have more as it goes.
yeah.
Fresh home.
Fairly
Fresh home.
confident.
Fresh home. HMP Durham.
I actually touched
Fresh
road.
out.
Fresh home.
Man on the wing.
Oh,
The wing.
bloody
Call that man Saka.
bloody hell. Okay, you done. Right.
I'll have more. That's all right.
Right. So speaking of man on the wing, Saka, this is a question I like to ask all our football fan guests.
Sure.
It's a new segment I've got going on. I just started it myself. Didn't
Yeah.
even tell these guys.
Yeah.
Second week running. Oh well, whatever week. Messi versus Ronaldo. Oh, and you don't have to have an explanation. Just Messi versus Ronaldo.
Okay.
And then we'll leave it there.
I think based on pure like entertainment value, I think Messi brings me more joy
Okay.
as a football fan.
That's it.
That's
We're
it?
gonna
All right,
maybe Christmas special. We'll do a survey. I don't know.
But isn't it good though that we're gonna have a debate over two of these like
Yeah.
monsters?
But this is not the podcast for it. Okay, guys, that's it.
Right,
What's the Christmas special? You're
I'll
bringing
take that.
everybody in and you're gonna like
No. We'll
Messi,
do
Team
like
Ronaldo
we'll do like a survey like who won.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Are you keeping count?
We'll listen back to all the episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
oh
listen
boy.
back. Oh,
We'll
flipping
get an
hell.
intern for that.
And I don't even ask at the beginning of the episode. We have to 20 minutes in. Okay. Okay. First thing we're gonna go to, first topic, it's called Top 3. Now, I just hit Beezy with this just before this podcast started, like 5 minutes ago. Probably why he called me a little Nas X extra. Little Nas
Are we
extra.
doing top 3 forearms for you? Or okay.
No. Oh, this was the worst time to wear this when we've got a stand-up comedian, a professional stand-up comedian. He's a professional
Semi-pro.
It's bread and butter.
So, top 3, Cosme and Jack Fox are really into our punchlines.
Yes, sir.
So is Beezy.
Mm-hmm.
When he decides to rap,
No, I've quit.
flipping Beezy.
It's not decided.
He's like Jay-Z. He's worse than Jay-Z.
Bro,
Jay
how many times
Omega.
did Jay-Z return? Like once or twice? After that, he's just been on the roll.
Yeah, but he's known
Yeah.
for it though.
Yeah,
You're trying to
true.
beat his record.
True. I'm the game.
Yeah.
That's someone that's retired a lot.
Flipping
So
nailed
I know you want to get
No,
into
go
your
on.
thing, right? But I've had a problem with it. Is there a worse rap name than The Game? Ever? Like imagine, say you know the guitarist from U2 calls
Yeah.
himself The Edge. Come on, man.
Yeah, you're right.
The Game.
Do you know what's mad though? It's
I mean, reality is quite bad.
It's not. No, it's,
no, I
it's,
think it's
alright.
it's good.
it's good.
The Game, you're right. Like it's just the game. There's nothing to it. But the mad thing is the Game rapper is poor. The Game as a nickname for Triple H is money.
Yeah.
It's money.
Yeah,
Now you're
absolutely.
talking.
Do you know, like when you talk about like nicknames, like the Game,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that might have to be a
Yeah,
top
yeah,
three.
yeah.
That might have to be a top 3 soon.
Yeah. What wrestling nickname?
Wrestling-
Yeah, that's sick,
Oh,
actually.
I didn't know you guys were on my level
That's
there.
sick.
Oh, I would have
I'm not. I used to be.
Yeah.
Now I dabble.
I'm like you,
Yeah,
Jack. Like,
Yeah,
back
yeah.
in the day, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Attitude era.
I don't watch
Yeah.
it every week or download
Yeah,
the
yeah.
episodes.
You're dressed like a wrestler too.
Oh, gosh.
No, let's go.
Top 3 punchline rappers.
Yeah.
Who wants to start this off?
Well, I've been deliberating over this
Mm-hmm.
since you sent me this message, and I think it would be unfair not to include old Eminem in there.
Yeah.
Realistically, I mean, just right off the bat, like, because especially those first, you're saying 3 mainstream albums.
That's Eminem DD.
What's that?
Eminem during drugs. And
During
then there's
drugs,
Eminem
yeah.
AD.
Yeah,
Eminem
yeah,
after
sure.
drugs.
Yeah.
I just want to make that clear to
Okay.
our viewers.
Are we talking all time?
Yeah, all time. Yeah.
Somebody else go. Somebody else give a one.
Okay, go on,
T's
BZ.
got to kick off. 'Cause
Okay.
I asked you the question.
Yeah, sure,
And you
okay.
didn't answer my question.
Oh, didn't I? I was
Okay.
too busy focusing wearing this.
Yeah, too busy cutting the sleeves out. Yeah.
Bloody hell. Yeah, so my number, I wouldn't say number 1. This is no particular order. Please do not swear. Cassidy, Lil Wayne
Shoot.
during the mixtape eras,
Yeah.
and Jadakiss. 2 of those 3 probably, and I'm sure, but with 40 as well, they have like some of the corniest punchlines.
Mm-hmm.
However, that's how I learned my trade, and that's why I'm reality.
Yeah, mixtape Wayne is a beast, really. But
Yeah.
yeah, there is a lot of like stuff that makes you go, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he like carved out the genre, really.
Yeah.
Didn't he? Like in a way.
Every line has to be, even if it's rubbish.
Yeah.
I'm black and white,
Yeah.
so I'm polar bear.
Yeah. My God.
And then you have to think, wait a minute. Weezy,
What?
Dwayne, a polar bear's white.
Yeah.
Maybe
but
maybe he's black inside.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a reverse bounty.
Yeah.
Uh,
My God.
all that shit. Yeah, Lil Wayne's a good shout.
He I would say like 06 to 09, it was a thing of like, you listen to Lil Wayne's mixtape Run, and
Yeah.
you were waiting for Carter 3 to drop to hear what you could, to
Yeah,
be the
yeah,
first
yeah.
person to hear it, to go into school or go to wherever and say like, did you hear when Wayne said this?
Yeah.
It was that, and then there was the Wheezy F Baby lines that
Yeah.
Yeah.
you sort of
The
waited
F
for.
is for phenomenal.
Phenomenal, yeah. That's
Obviously, that's an L,
Yeah,
but
Yeah. The L is for phenomenal. Yeah.
If he's speaking Portuguese though, ooh,
Did he?
Phenomenal.
what?
Yeah, but
It begins with F, I think.
let's be honest though.
Does it not?
There's no chance.
Thought he's shaking his
Lil
head
Wayne is
like
speaking
no.
Portuguese on any track.
What, Jack? Did you catch that off rip? Because
What?
I was like, why is he talking if Lil Wayne spoke Portuguese?
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing
the
here?
The F would be phenomenal, innit? Wait, I'm gonna check this.
Oh dear me.
Oh
There's
my
no chance. Yeah, Lil Wayne. Did you hear? Was his last album called Funeral?
Yeah.
And he had a song called Mamma Mia on there, where he's just rapping for like 6 minutes, and it's
What?
just crazy. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes, when
But-
he can be bothered,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
that guy is madness.
yeah.
There was one verse actually, like I saw on Instagram. It was just recently went viral when Lil Wayne, you know, "Light Up" by Drake, and they had Lil Wayne rapping from jail on the
Yeah.
"Light Up" verse.
Boy, he's killed it.
Nuts.
Killed
Yeah.
it. I'm telling you,
Just
killed
as an
it.
update, phenomenal in Portuguese. It's spelled with an F.
mate.
Levels.
'Cause I remember
Wheezy F
R9.
Baby was muito bom.
Oh my god. Hey, give him a soundboard for that one.
Wait, I'm too late. I might be still high from last day.
There's levels to this shit, man.
Yeah.
He's out here spitting in Portuguese. but there's levels to
Yeah,
this.
I'm telling you, it was on the higher level. There was one line Lil Wayne said on his rock album,
Rebirth.
Oh,
yeah, Rebirth, where he goes,
Hotter than the devil. Nigga, hell yeah.
That's class. That's class.
let's go.
But you know what?
Yeah.
That's one of those. It's like when people say, "Oh, going back to especially old Lil Wayne, going back to old mixtape Lil Wayne, and then hearing something that you didn't hear the first time."
Yeah.
That's bad, but it's good at the same time.
good.
Because I would have never
Well,
caught that at first, and then you're like, "Whoa."
Do you guys know Dead End Hip Hop, the YouTube
Yeah,
channel?
yeah.
They did a video called about like whack bars.
Yeah.
Between Lil Wayne and Big
Big
Sean.
Sean.
oh.
Yeah. But see, Lil Wayne has ridiculous bars, but they're funny. But
Yeah.
Big Sean has bars where he's deadly trying
Yeah.
to be serious, and it's like I guess when we come together, we do like the stars do and plan it out, and it's like
I'm all ears. In other words, I'm here for you. Do you know how bad that is? but he says it with all seriousness.
But then Lil Wayne does like hell yeah, and it's like it's
Yeah,
so
but it's
shit,
the way he
but it's
delivers
so
it.
funny.
Hotter than the devil.
Yeah, but Big Sean's just cringe, man. He's
Yeah, it's cringy, man. Very cringy. So, did you get your other two? Oh, we were agreeing on Lil Wayne.
yeah. I think Lil Wayne's
Wayne.
a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Cassidy's one that's personal to
yeah.
me.
Yeah, but again, his mixtapes, his
Yeah.
early mixtape stuff was
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like who I was listening to when I first started rapping. You had like Lloyd Banks again, mixtape
Lloyd
stuff.
Banks. Yeah, that's a shout.
Yeah,
That's a shout.
Fabulous.
Fab.
Ooh.
So top 3 Fabs in mine,
Yeah,
and it's similar to Cassidy. The some of them are bad. Her
Yeah.
feet are killing her. I call it suicide.
no.
Give her the iPhone 4 FaceTime.
What?
That's an early 2000s bar.
That's,
Has
do
to
you know
be.
what that was where like the rappers date themselves? That's a proper dated yourself bar. But it's so funny listening back to like a rapper just saying, give her that iPhone 4 FaceTime. Do you know how bad that is? But again, he was like Loso's Way is one of my personal favorite
great album, yeah.
albums, and there's punchlines in it.
Have you heard, because Jadakiss is in my top 3, have you heard Freddie versus Jason?
Of course. That intro.
Fabulous and Jadakiss.
That
No,
intro.
What's that, an album or a song?
Yeah, it's an album. Fabulous
album,
and
yeah.
Jadakiss. Album.
Oh, shit, I didn't even know
And
that
they're going
existed.
off that theme of Freddie versus Jason.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
The
But it's just
intro.
bars.
The intro is incredible.
Yeah.
F versus J intro, incredible.
And it took me a while. I thought I maybe had too much Ribena when I was listening, but it was like Freddie versus Jason, Fabulous versus Jadakiss.
F and G.
Yeah. So
Levels.
That's a punchline.
That was like the theme of the album.
yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you hear Jadakiss talking about coming out of the water. Is it Jason that came out of the water? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Freddie was in the Nightmares, innit? Freddie Krueger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So so Jadakiss is not in any of your top 3s.
Well, should we go, Jack? Have you got a top 3? Even if it's a repeat of any of
Eminem,
of
DD.
theirs.
I'm saying Eminem DD. Yeah. I might put Lloyd Banks in there, to be honest, because his
He deserves respect, man.
his mixtapes and G Unit's mixtapes kind of taught me how to rap when I was coming up.
That's true.
And Let's have a think. I don't know. I have to give an honourable mention to Benny the Butcher. I think he's one of my favourites at the minute. Lil Wayne might be a good shout, you know. Them early mixtapes. Oh, we all agreed on Lil Wayne. Are we coming up with a collective top 3 here? Is this the deal?
I mean, we could debate. That's where debates
Okay.
I
come
mean,
in.
my top 3. I mean, I'd put Lil Wayne in there. I've said Fabulous. If I was to just go for like a differential or something, personal, and it's not even the fact that like I can even relate to it. I just find it quite clever. Is how many times Pusha T can make punchlines about cocaine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I do find it
Pusha T.
actually incredible.
Yeah.
And even on the
Yeah.
clips days as well. And
Yeah, yeah.
continuing, like he still finds ways to do it, which are very, very different. And then even like Daytona, the way that album is set up, translating that into the crack game, the cocaine game, I think it's so good. Especially after I watched The Wire again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
What,
Yeah,
they should have just remake it with Pusha T tracks playing in the background.
Yeah.
Like when that LGBTQ killer comes down the street.
Oh, okay, yeah. Omar.
Yeah. They should play like the Kanye West album. I just feel, yeah. I don't know why. I just feel it goes.
Do you know when you feel like somebody's trying to set you up here?
No,
Yeah, it's a trap.
not the Kanye West album, like the Kanye West produced Pusha T album.
That's Daytona, yeah.
Daytona.
Yeah, they should just play that.
So yeah, Pusha
I don't
T
know
would
why.
be one that I would add in.
Pusha T's a good shout.
Pusha T, yeah. He must be looking at these rappers that compare cocaine to like some random Caucasian lady like Poor Unfortunate Souls.
Yeah.
I left you back in 1995.
Yeah. When someone can say go blow for blow with any Mexican and then like keep going, it's just
Yeah.
like, bro.
Are you kidding me?
What was the line he had on something about it should be illegal what we did to the highways or something like that. It's like, when you start a verse like that, man, it's like, all right, it's game over, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you know what he's talking about?
Yeah.
Like it's mad.
Yeah.
It's
If you
mad.
know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Sick.
No, you know. Right. So we're going on to the next segment. What enough? that's
Does it sound better in person than it did on Zoom?
wait. We have to- What enough? I have to do the math.
Okay.
See, I haven't got headphones on, so that was just a long pause with you at the end. Going, what the fuck's going on? I got myself into. I was like, literally, what on earth the fuck is going on? Yeah,
Jack Fox he probably thought we were doing a ritual or something. Like
I was like, I've been summoned. Yeah, it's a trick.
I saw the confused look on his face. I was like, oh, it's maybe because of
This is some sort of
the sound
record.
effect. Oh gosh, yeah. So apparently, this has been a myth since we were youngsters. Eminem backwards. I mean, Eminem, my name is backwards. Not the name Eminem.
Yeah.
Eminem, my name is the track backwards.
Uh-huh.
He's saying stuff in it, like he's saying, "Man, I am slim" or what. Let's take a
But
listen.
isn't that forwards? Isn't that what he's saying? My name is. my name is. Slim.
Mate, we need content.
He says my name is Slim Shady, so what's he telling us the other way around?
Backwards, yeah.
He wants you to know backwards and forwards. It's like an
Front
African
and back, up
parent.
and down, left
If I
and
tell
right.
you it's backwards,
East and west.
okay. Okay, it's loading.
Flex bombs.
It's Eminem.
Time out.
You missed it the first time.
Is that?
I think that's a bit of a stretch.
Thanks,
That's a bit of a stretch, right?
It's like, come on, guys. You didn't hear him say it's Eminem. It's Eminem. But it's like
what's
a Russian
what's
saying it.
Eminem. Say Eminem backwards. Say Eminem backwards.
Eminem.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh yeah. That's why he's a lawyer.
I'm sitting working out as if I'm looking at his name, but it's just M and M, and I'm like, what's it backwards?
God.
Oh, fucking idiot.
So of course, anytime you say it, it's gonna sound relatively. It's not Eminem backwards, but it's close enough to Eminem backwards. So
has
when
been-
you hear it, it's like he's saying Slim Eminem because he's literally just saying Eminem backwards.
What the lyrics for My Name is? My name is.
Oh.
He doesn't say Eminem in
Oh,
the song
shady.
anyway.
Oh yeah, he does.
Oh
yeah.
shit, yeah.
Okay. 20 years.
Take all that out. Edit.
Wait. See, it's like a Russian saying Eminem.
It's
But
just
what-
coincidence,
do you
right?
think, yeah, you think
Yeah,
was
it is.
deliberate, like the thought
Eminem knows what
process.
he's doing. He's a genius. Those drugs were very strong.
So what do you think him and Dre are in the studio being like?
Let's do
You know
it
what'd be
backwards as
cool?
well.
You know what'd be cool if we just fuck everybody up and just have.
Yeah.
Let's do it backwards.
Nah.
Because we got time.
No, I'm not having that.
But it's mad though because like people tend to find something within anything.
Yeah.
And like a couple episodes ago we were talking about Dave's new album.
yeah.
And there's a song on there called 20 to 1.
Yeah.
And that the album's an hour long. So obviously people who listen to the album, like fans who listened at 12 o'clock were like, you genius.
You dropped it.
You dropped it at 12 and that song came on at 20 to 1. Like actually came on at 20 to 1. So then like somebody mentioned it like some like Q&A done and they're like, that's genius. He's like, no, I didn't mean to do it.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
find
Do you know what I mean? But like everybody who listened to it, like Twitter was going crazy, genius level bars,
Yeah.
crazy. Like, do you see what he did then? He's like, I didn't mean to.
That's literally having.
Yeah.
That's,
Just let people run with it though.
that's literally having a cult following. They just believe anything you
Yeah.
do is magic.
So there's one guy who's literally gone and reversed my name is and was like, holy shit.
Yeah, Eminem's a genius.
But what like, how much time has this guy got in his life to sit and listen to "My Name Is" backwards to see if he can hear anything? Like,
I
And
think
then-
it came from that whole Jay-Z murder Jesus. God forgive me, I'm Christian. But when he did that like backwards, what was it? It was like 666.
Really?
oh yeah, but you gotta. But if you're looking for something, that's how you're gonna find it.
Yeah,
innit?
'cause
Like,
there
if
was
you're looking for fucking weird messages. in
There was that
songs,
whole
you
thing, like that whole phase where everyone thought Jay-Z was the devil incarnated, isn't it?
know. Well, all these people think he's in the Illuminati and all that shit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like-
So,
Isn't that P Diddy?
oh yeah, P Diddy people
I
know.
suppose they all look the same to you, 40, don't they?
Hey,
Man's going to Jazzy Jeff me out the house.
I don't know why I didn't.
The quickness, isn't he?
I don't know why I didn't say that.
40's just trying to produce, man.
Do you know what it is? We talked about P Diddy being the devil
Yeah,
on
yeah,
a
yeah.
previous episode.
Oh, okay.
So,
No,
yeah.
Jay-Z people thought.
But to be fair, I mean they do look the same.
No, you mention it. Actually.
Yeah, now the cat's out the bag.
You know what? I've been waiting to say
While
that.
we're in this area, right? let's-
Oh, man.
Oh
I mean,
gosh,
while we're on the topic, did anyone see the latest Nigel Farage video?
no.
Oh no, what's he
Are you
done?
taking the piss?
Yeah, I was just saying.
Oh,
I was genuinely interested. What's he got? He's taking a knee. Anyway, yeah, people know Diddy's the devil. But
yeah, it's already.
Just put it out there, yeah.
but Jay-Z, we're not sure.
Drake.
Nah, Drake's no, he's just a lady killer.
So you just
Yeah.
says 666 for bands.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
we're getting too far. We're gonna
This
be
is
wearing
how
tin
these
hats.
things start,
Yeah,
man.
we're-
I know,
It's,
but that's it. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's there just saying like,
Yeah.
ooh. And that's how it goes.
Yeah, and even if you reverse it, it says the same thing. You know, if it says six, anyway. Back to-
What's this obsession with reversing things, anyways? Like, why
I
does it
know.
always have to be? Surely, if Eminem wanted to summon the devil or Jay-Z, they'd just go on a track and be like, "Devil, devil, devil, devil." They wouldn't like say it, so they have to hide it, like
Yeah.
in a thing.
No, I remember because you get these really like mad televangelists. Like I'm more conservative, but I remember there was something that was going around in secondary school where I was from, where it was like a televangelist
Yeah.
had the whole church, and he was playing Jay-Z in the church. And he reversed it. He's like, 666.
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
You see what this brother is doing to our community?
Come on, man, you got far too much time on your hands.
Yeah, no, in church. Like, just tell us about Jesus.
Yeah, yeah.
When I was like, somebody's just like popping his head at the back. That sounds kind of lit on the reverse.
It was the Lucifer. It was the Lucifer track, though.
Oh, that sounds.
No.
That tune's hard.
Yeah, yeah. I know. It's good. It's God forgive me. That's good. That's a good track, mate.
Yeah.
Kanye killed it. Kanye
Yeah.
killed it.
Yeah. That Kanye kid's got a bright future.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Just give him a few years.
Yeah.
To
release one album.
If he gets a
that's the way
divorce
things
and
are going.
stuff, he'll be back.
Yeah.
What do you think of him basically just camping out in a stadium
Wild.
that's like 60, 70,000 seater, and
Absolutely
then just
mental.
and then just waking up, stretching out, hearing a bit of noise, and walking out. There's an MLS game on. Next thing you know, he's just walking around in a red bloody
with his
jump.
full belly on
Yeah,
as well.
and
Man,
a
it's
red jacket,
ridiculous.
just like, you all right, guys? Mike
Real
Dean hasn't. Mike Dean's his engineer mixer who like loads of people just like absolute like press on for anything. Like he hasn't seen sunlight in at least a week. he came for a listening party. They were like, "Psych, album's not done, mate. Get in the fucking locker room."
Mike Dean's probably got like
He's prisoner partner. Keeping him company out there.
Yeah, he's on a prison exchange program. The maddest thing is, it ties up together because who produced Lil Nas X's song?
come on,
Kanye
man.
West.
bloody yo.
Exposed. If you play one of your songs backwards, it's like
It's trying to say I was one of the background dancers.
Play reality backwards.
Oh gosh. Anyway, let's move on from that topic.
Oh man.
Bloody hell.
The Mike Dean memes are mad though.
I don't know. I haven't seen any of them. Really, I've just seen him say.
So wait. Kanye is camped out in the stadium trying to finish this album.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you not been on Kanye's Instagram
He's just put a picture on there.
of like a locker room?
It's like
That's where he's sitting.
not that much bigger than. I mean, really, the room that we're in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a locker room. It's got like lockers in there. Obviously, like the American footballers have taken their stuff out. He's got himself a bed, which looks really bad, but you know it's comfier than all our beds combined.
Yeah.
Like it's probably made like a real feather or something.
Yeah.
It just looks mad.
you
And then it
think-
looks like he's only got like 3-4 items of clothing there.
Mhm.
You know he's got another locker room.
Doesn't
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
wash.
yeah.
Doesn't need
It's
to.
mad.
Do you think his kids have visitation? Did they have to book an appointment to see him at the stadium?
It's bad because obviously they still had to like play the MLS games and stuff. Like people
Yeah.
are there, so people don't know that Kanye's in the stadium finishing off music.
Guys,
He's like keep it quiet up there.
Yeah, to 70,000 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's on a different level, man.
Let him
don't
just
know.
bring out this album. I don't like all this.
But he's doing like
theatrics.
another like listening party thing, isn't he? Like,
Is he?
So it's gonna be a second album. It's gonna be like this whole life of Pablo thing.
Yeah.
It's all a album rollout. This mad scientist kind of stuff he's doing, isn't it?
Do you think though? Because I don't know. I don't know why he gets ahead of himself. Like he did that listening party
Yeah.
thing when obviously the album wasn't finished. Why you just wait an extra like a little? Like I love Kanye. I'm not just trying to whatever. I love him. I think he's one of my favorite artists ever. I love everything he puts out. But there's just no need for this kind of. There's hyping up to release an album, and there's this way he's just taking the piss now. Like in my opinion.
yeah.
I know like he obviously doesn't care about my opinion, but like it's just getting annoying. now.
Obviously, we know that album's gonna bang.
Sure, yeah.
Or are we sure?
The thing is like it's from what like you've heard from like that first listening party, it sounds sort of more polished, but rapping wise, it's still not finished. So I wonder if it's like he knows what he's doing. He knows it's not going to release. Or because it's mad because we were even having this conversation in terms of you and the way that you write, in that you go to the studio and write there to put yourself time pressure. And I don't know if you do, Jack, but like I'd imagine like an artist like him putting a date, he works in that last week or two.
Yeah.
Like Jay-Z wrote Blueprint in the last week or two.
Yeah.
So that gives them that pressure to just get it done. The problem with Kanye is that he's a perfectionist. So you can't do that when you're a perfectionist, and then you hear like a hi-hat gone wrong, and then you got to get Mike Dean on the plane to go and sort the hi-hats out.
You know,
pistol whip
it
Mike
was probably a science project where he's like trying to test out how it sounds in the stadium with people screaming. So when he performs it, it's like everything's perfect.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, you know that thing,
Absolutely.
you know that Bally is wearing, it's triggering my trypophobia, man. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah,
again.
I don't like it
It
either.
makes me itch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it much either.
Right. I was just gonna add just really quickly on that. Does this the fact that now Jay-Z gave Kanye a verse solidify him as the most petty rapper?
That
of
sounded
this
epic,
current-
man.
Who's the most petty rapper? Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. He basically hasn't give anything to Kanye while he was with Kim Kardashian,
Oh,
and then he does. And then we know that Jay-Z is about to release an album probably next week because Nas is dropping apparently.
How much time we got left? Top petty rappers.
I'm just saying because he released that, he put a verse on, and like as soon as Kanye leaves his girl, it's like, oh, you can have everything you want back now.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, he's the ruthless businessman. Isn't he?
Yeah, he's ruthless. Speaking of, no, this is not a good segue, but anyway, it's still what enough.
Oh yeah, go on.
During the summer, China Airlines, a Chinese airline, Taiwanese China Airlines.
Suppose they all look the same to you anyway.
Oh gosh, almost got. But it is called Taiwanese China Airlines. I didn't write that. It's online, and you believe everything you read online. So they were testing out this Airbus, in the summer.
Sure. Wait, they define an Airbus?
Summer of 2020. When 2021? Yeah, summer of 2020. I said in the summer, like we're not in the summer now.
Yeah.
But summer last year, 2020, they were testing out this Airbus. And what was significant about last summer? No one was allowed to travel, right? So they got everyone on this Airbus, pack your stuff, sit down on the Airbus. Maybe after half an hour to an hour, everyone go home.
Wait, literally, they didn't travel anywhere. They just sat in the.
Didn't travel. Had the whole experience apart from traveling to another
then
country.
did the people get paid
Just
for
go
going on, or?
No, I think you have to pay. Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
Right.
What?
No, this is a true story.
So,
True
right,
story.
so is there an end to it, or is that it?
No, that's it. I'm just thinking, what enough? That was a quiet what enough.
Oh, right. Okay. That was a mini one.
Moving on.
Which they weren't doing. I see what you did there.
So these people, so this airline company wanted people to come and sit on the.
Yep, people paid for
Airbus?
this. Airbus.
Is that what's that, like a small plane
Yep. Sit on the airline,
for like half an hour?
get the
and
full
then
experience without the taking off and coming down. Which reminds
Put the
me of
luggage through and everything, and then
Yeah,
wait to get the luggage
yeah.
out and all that.
Yep. The kids probably thought, what, we're going to...
Where we're going on holiday?
Yeah.
Oh, just to the end of the runway.
Yeah.
All right.
No, the plane didn't even move. They don't want to waste no fuel.
Where we're going on holiday? B12. Sort of,
Just to that
with
seat
the window
over there.
seat. Yeah.
That's the holiday. Yeah, so
Uh,
that was a tiny what enough.
Isn't that what the Insta baddies do?
Yeah. Posing on the stairs of the private jet and that.
Yeah.
Before
Just
they
make
get
yourself
kicked off.
out.
I heard they get flown to Dubai, but
I mean, maybe it was like maybe it's that test. I feel like that's a private joke that I'm
Yeah,
not in on them.
no, it's a shite joke.
Okay.
This is terrible.
Yeah, it's a very it was very fecal.
Maybe it's just
I don't
like
think
a.
Beezy knows what I'm on.
I don't. I'm just like.
No, some people who listen to this will know what I'm on about. I'll explain after the pod.
Okay. Maybe they were testing how much time it takes to get people on the. I don't know. Why do people do anything?
Nah, it was just
Money
like,
up pussy. That's the only reason people do anything. So it's one
True.
of them too.
true. It's probably money.
The
Next topic, we'll
Instagram
solve
baddies
that.
will pay for it, wouldn't they? Like for the first class. Quick picture.
That's true.
Yeah, quick picture.
But I don't know how many Instagram baddies went. Actually, no. I'm gonna get myself in trouble with
That's
that.
where we're
I'm
going
sure
with this.
there are a lot of Instagram baddies in Taiwan, China.
We go right back to where you came from.
Yeah.
Like jailhouse Jimmy. In the jailhouse.
Here's another tiny what enough. That's what she said.
What? lads. It's coming home.
Don't.
I know.
PTSD, bro.
It's still raw.
That's what she
That's also what she said. Yeah.
Yo,
No, this is a bit like mature. But another tiny what enough? A man, he orders a steak from a restaurant, yeah? And he's like, bro, this steak is not the right size. So what does the man do?
I've seen this book. I'll let you finish.
Takes out a scale in a restaurant and measures the steak.
I keep that thing on me,
Yeah.
son.
And I think
You say I need to weigh a pack, you know what I'm saying?
and he said it looked like a children's meal.
respect.
But I think he was right.
Top 3 most petty customers of all
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Maybe it was just a mistake.
Oh.
He's probably looking for beef.
Where's the button? Well, you got it now.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
So what happened? Did he end up getting a bigger steak?
I think he got a bigger stake. I think they respected his efforts. So people out there.
Yeah, you have to respect that level of spowl over there. Sorry, it's just Corona.
No,
in
it's
here.
fine.
You have to respect that level of pettiness. To be perfectly honest, there's like a level. There's like if the steak comes and you just go, I want a bigger steak, then you go, yeah, man, fuck off. But if you bring a scale
They'll be like,
to the TGI Fridays, then you might as well.
they'll
Like,
be like, mate. Yeah, and those steaks are the most expensive on the menu.
Hey, but in London they're opening up Salt Bay's new steak restaurant or whatever.
Salt Bay's
right?
gonna be in London.
Yeah, mate.
When we flying now, bro?
And like the golden
it's
steak.
all about Instagram baddies when they get a picture of the video. Like, yeah, then a man feed
I
me
was
a piece of
about to
steak.
say something so pause, and I quote, I want him to put his meat in my mouth.
Gee.
You wanted to dangle it in.
Yeah.
Like,
In,
I'm like, where is this?
in that vest, yeah, man.
Bloody hell.
Many
I'm
suspects.
heterosexual, guys, but shout out to LGBTQ.
So yeah, he wants Salt Bay to dangle meat into his mouth.
That
Pause.
just threw BC off completely.
Yeah, man, because I think I had a point. I had something to say. No, that's it. The golden steak, you can get a golden steak there, right?
Yeah.
And real gold.
What?
And
Wait.
What on earth?
Yeah.
like there's a golden steak that like all these Instagram baddies in Dubai have been getting, and like it's like little bits of gold on your steak.
So
right?
you're eating gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can do that. You can do that.
Yeah.
So,
It's like little
Does it have
bits
more
of gold.
value when it comes out the other end? Or?
There ain't no value, but I'll tell you what the value of the
Fantasy,
steak is. It's like $1,000 or something. So, who's not bringing a scale for that?
Yeah, I'm weighing that and making sure I get my
That's what
money's
I'm
worth.
trying to say.
I was wondering where you're going with this, and then you
Like
got me at
before
the end,
before you dangle that into my mouth, pause. You are literally putting that down onto a scale because I need to see that I've got the
you
full
see,
amount there. Because
exactly.
that's, I mean, don't try and like beat me up. Whoa, pause.
Oh,
Hey, yo.
bro.
Nah, stop. I caught myself just by adding a bit of like the salt thing at the end.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't add on any.
No. I need
It
the
shows
full.
how far our
milligrams.
community has come when heterosexual men, footballers, basketball players, all walks of life, would love to have a man put meat in their mouth in public.
Yeah, not a dick though. Steak's fine, but I'm not having a guy just thrust these fucking meaty, wobbly cockneys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying pause either. I'm fully confident.
No.
comfortable
This is
with
standing
my
by
sexuality.
it. Standing by it.
No, but you're right though. You're right because there was a thing of like women on Twitter and stuff saying that if their men went to Salt Bay's restaurant or they went on a date with, like to Salt Bay's restaurant and Salt Bay went to dangle the meat in the mouth, that would put them off. It's like, do you not want the full experience?
Also, right? So you know Salt Bay himself. What is he? Is he a chef or is he just like the guy that is he like just a waiter?
Ooh, is he the DJ Khaled of the operation?
Is the chief salter?
Because if he's known as Salt Bay, but he's actually like this world class chef, how shit would that be to be known as like the Salt Man when actually you're like cutting up like gold steaks?
That's a
It'll be-
good point.
Yeah,
That's a
good
really
point.
good point because I don't know if he cooks that steak himself. I'd imagine he doesn't.
He looks like the type that's maybe he's out there in the fields like picking the cows and like
Yeah.
He looks,
cutting them up himself. Like,
yep. He looks like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunglasses on at all times as well.
Yeah, you gotta respect it to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would love to be the guy that wears sunglasses all the time. Man.
yeah. Even
Um,
at night, he looks like he wakes up with it.
No, but
First thing he does
there's
is-
like his Instagram, like you'll be like training at like 5-6 a.m. in the morning, or something,
Yeah.
just
With
like
sunglasses.
with sunglasses on.
Sunglasses on, yeah, man. You should-
Different level of money, bro.
What?
That's how many pieces of meat have you put in people's mouth to be able to do that without anybody second guessing you? That's a different level of money.
It's crazy.
You know the fella that's just went viral for weighing the steak?
Mm.
He should bring out his own line of steak scales and start shotting them.
Facts.
Mate.
Pocket-sized
Now you're
steak
talking money.
scales.
Mate, I like these business people we're having on lately, man.
Yeah. it varies, but it's very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Steve
I mean,
steak
you got to
scales.
jump on it. That Gorilla Glue girl.
Yeah.
What,
True.
with the
Yeah.
hair thing?
Did she bring out her own wigs?
Don't know, mate.
It's 2021, man. So you have an entrepreneur in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Internet
She
entrepreneurs.
just brought. However, you know what we like on this podcast, and that was a good segue from the steak.
Sure.
Let's play this real quick. What's beef, Biggie?
Oh, nice.
I was gonna say like, so should we share it with Jack?
Yeah, so we'll just
Should we tell him to
I
translate
saw
say
him
it?
looking a bit confused. I was like, let me
Like,
quickly.
oh, what on earth? Come on.
There's more beef.
One of the biggest beefs of the year. I'd like you
Is,
to.
is it your arms and that hoodie?
But that's the second biggest.
Yo, what happened to the laces that ain't there for the hood? I've been wondering that for a minute.
What's wrong with these guys, man? I just want to live my life.
I don't know if like
Bloody
you used
hell.
it for something or did it come like
It came with
use it as an
strings.
option, like no strings
Came
attached.
with strings.
Nah, maybe I do need to come out and rap again. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I do need to.
Yeah, but please avert your eyes to the screen.
Let's go.
Oh, sheesh. I should have set this up before. Now you see my
Preview
emails.
file.
Right.
Can we stop that for a second? Let's stop it for a second.
Wait.
The subject for this video was me. So like he sent it to himself, obviously it's me, and then he just put like Boris struggling with umbrella. Like, it just looks hilarious. Put it back on the emails. I swear down, it's hilarious, man. This is like me, Boris struggling with umbrella. Hey, please put that back on.
You had to clarify it here.
I'm like, wait.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry, there's been a roasting session on reality, but it shouldn't have been.
Oh, I like to make things as clear as possible on my, on my email. Shout anyone else who's like that. Oh gosh.
Oh
Wait, so one of the biggest beefs of the year was Boris Johnson, as BC revealed, and the umbrella, Ella. Let's go. We're gonna analyze this video, guys.
Look at this clown, man. Just look at him, man. Look at his hair.
Any moment now, we'll be celebrating with the fly past of the National Police
Just watching
Air Service. So we'll just
Pretty
wait
Patel's
a
looking at
moment
him like
on
he's
the-
gonna do something stupid. He's lucky he's English. He's offering Pretty Patel the umbrella, and she was like, "No, please,
Self-inflicted.
don't embarrass me." And then yes, he can't. Even though he looks like Penguin, he can't.
What? So he
So
pulled it. So he got it out fine.
Yeah.
Pause. And then he had it. But then he used it on himself for like a millisecond.
Yeah.
Offered it to her. She said no. Then he tried to open it again. It's already open. This
That's
guy.
what I say, self-inflicted. The guy, there's just a lot goes on in his head, doesn't it? Like he's just,
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah.
It's not
I
all
don't
there.
think-
So
I
like
don't think a lot goes
he
on.
opens, yeah, but there's that. He just doesn't know where he's going with it.
Yeah.
He offers it to her and then goes back to himself, and it's just like,
She was like, "No, don't embarrass me. I've embarrassed my family enough.
Yeah. No.
Trying to immigrate.
And this
Trying to
man's
deport all of them.
and this man's running our country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
can't even beat an umbrella.
Can't even pull it up.
The state of him, man. Pause.
Bloody hell. Yeah, Boris like that was a moment of silence for the country.
Yeah.
Boris Johnson is in charge.
Oh, man.
Yes.
I mean, just this guy.
Everything. I don't know if he's putting it on. It might be a publicity stunt, you know.
People say that because, you know, when someone's in charge, they're always viewed as being like harsh and
Yeah.
it's like authoritarian. A lot of the time, like we don't tend to elect people who are the other way and like soft about things. And like for someone to be like that, he's a Tory in it, so he's a bit like that anyway.
Yeah.
But this like clown act is meant to be a whole thing to make the public like more warm to him.
I don't buy it because if you look at what happened over in the Atlantic with Trump and Biden and that, like I don't really like any politician. I don't want to get too fucking deep on this.
No, it's
thing,
fine.
I don't really like any politicians. I think they're all the fact that there's primarily two sides anyways. When like there's Labour and Conservative, right, in England mostly, and the polar opposites of each other. When really the both should be coming together to strive for the best thing for the country, right? So the fact that there's two sides anyways just makes you go, what the fuck's going on there? And then you see Trump gets kicked out, but Trump was in the papers and on Twitter and everything every day for the complete wrong reasons. So now Biden gets in, and everyone's like, "Well, Biden's going to be there's still going to be a war going on." It's like, well, yeah, politicians are still going to be politicians,
Yeah,
but at
that's
least
true.
Biden's not saying, "Look at my African American friend here," and look at, like at least he's not being a fucking dickhead at the same time. So, albeit like Boris is struggling to open umbrellas and that, he's still being a politician. He's still being a fucking knobhead. But maybe Corbyn would look like a joke to the rest of the world trying to open an umbrella or something like that.
Exactly.
Do you understand what I mean?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, he's allowed to lie in Parliament.
Sure. They're all going to do that anyways, but also don't be a fucking clown when you're out and about in the streets.
Exactly.
Like, I was saying, Muslim women look like X, Y, Z. And that.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that on top of the stuff you're already doing.
Exactly, because exactly.
But it matches though. Like it fits the description. Like, he's a bumbling fool.
Yeah.
And he's a bumbling fool.
Yeah, exactly.
It just matches it.
What a mess.
To Madders is when obviously the Euros was going off and he thought, oh, there's a load of a lot of them ones in that team.
Yeah.
Let me make myself there to the semis. Let me put the top over my
swastika.
My suit. Yeah. Put it over my suit and that. That's what we used to do at school. Like we used to wear like the blazer and then put like the
someone
pleat
can't be
over
that
the top,
stupid,
like.
man.
And we got detention for that.
Yeah.
Where's his detention?
It's just blind, like being just hiding his past, which is already so public, and the racist things that he said and that is just.
What an idiot!
Yeah, you can't take him seriously at all.
Like tea with that. Sorry.
Yeah,
and that's where we end this one.
Yeah, no, you don't want to go too deep because you could just go on for hours and hours, couldn't you?
Thank you guys for joining us on another episode. Jack Fox, it's been a pleasure, man.
Thanks, man. I normally try to end on like a funny high, but just a bit depressing to hold there, but anyways.
Well, it came back to dissing me, didn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if you want, I mean, you look like. Right, let's just have a minute here. Right?
Okay,
you
go
look like. Let's have a think. You could be any R&B star dancing in the rain in any music video from the 90s. You should be on your knees somewhere with your hand up to the sky, like in the nighttime.
Oh, bloody hell. That's the one. That's the one.
That is the one. That's the one.
Yes, Jack Fox, thank you very much, man.
Thanks, guys.
What's
It's a
busy? Do you want to ask him if he's got any more plans?
Catch out the bag now.
Have you got any more plans?
No, but
Easy. Appreciate you asking that question.
for like music and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was. The plan was this year to at least do a single every like month or 6 weeks, and I kind of started off doing that, and then like I had some, personal shit.
Yeah,
to do
sorry
with
about
them.
that. Yeah.
Thanks, man. But now like gigs are starting to come back again, so I'm starting to enjoy getting back on stage and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've got a load of songs that I'm going to release and doing some more comedy stuff and that as well. So
Yeah, always
it's gonna
working,
keep going.
always working. Booked and busy.
Thanks, man.
He's booked and busy.
Yeah, yeah, man. I enjoy this.
In
stuff.
your
It's good.
neighborhood podcast. Thank you, Jack Fox. We'll
Thanks
have
very
you
much,
on
man.
again.
Much appreciated.
Friend of the
Anytime.
show. Yep.
Woo!